Taylor Swift has officially dethroned Rihanna as the world's richest female musician. And I'm not just talking about a few million here. Taylor Swift's net worth has now hit an astronomical 1.1 billion, and that's billion with a B. But the real story isn't just the money, it's how she got there. We're diving deep into the incredible journey Taylor took to build an empire from the ground up. And believe me, it's more than just her chart-topping albums. It's her grit, strategy, and relentless ambition that have redefined what it means to be a pop star in 2024. So, how did Taylor Swift outshine Rihanna in the wealth department? While Rihanna's beauty empire with Fenty and her music have kept her at the top, Taylor's approach is something entirely unique. She's not just making music, she's building a legacy. After all, Taylor Swift is a mastermind when it comes to branding. Let's take a look back. Remember when she released Reputation and practically disappeared for a year? Fans thought it was the end of her career, but she came back stronger with Lover, then Folklore, and Evermore, which showcased her talent for reinvention. Not only did these albums dominate the charts, but they also gave her creative freedom and more ownership over her music. Taylor knew she needed to own her work, and boy, did she make it happen. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting. Taylor Swift's wealth is not just about her albums, concert tickets, and merchandise. She's a savvy investor. From real estate to lucrative brand deals, Taylor has secured multiple streams of income that keep her bank account growing even when she's off the stage. Did you know that Taylor owns an estimated $80 million worth of real estate across the US? She has homes in New York, Los Angeles, and Nashville, each with its unique flair. And this isn't your typical celeb shopping spree. She's strategically bought properties that have not only increased in value, but also established her as a real estate mogul. And let's not forget about her music catalog. After losing the rights to her early recordings, Taylor re-recorded her past albums in a genius move that essentially doubled her earnings. By taking control of her music, she not only showed resilience, but also taught the music industry a lesson about ownership. Fans rallied behind her, streaming her re-recorded versions and making Taylor even wealthier in the process. Every step she takes seems to be meticulously planned, and it's paying off. However, it's worth noting that Taylor isn't the wealthiest female entertainer overall. Yet, that title belongs to Jamie Gertz, an actress whose $8 billion net worth has stunned Hollywood, considering she hasn't had a string of box office hits. Gertz's wealth largely comes from smart investments, including stakes in NBA teams. This shows that the title of wealthiest female entertainer doesn't necessarily go to the one in the spotlight, but to those who play the long game, much like Taylor. So, what's next for Taylor Swift? Could we see her diving deeper into investments or even expanding her brand into new industries? After all, she's proven she's capable of taking risks and turning them into wins. With the Eras Tour being one of the most talked about tours of the year, her influence and appeal seem unstoppable. The more Taylor Swift does, the more she shows that she's not just a musician, she's an unstoppable force. If Taylor's rise to the top has taught us anything, it's that success isn't just about having talent, it's about having a vision. She's been strategic, fearless, and unrelenting in her pursuit of not just music, but power and influence. If you're as fascinated as I am by Taylor's journey and want to keep up with her next moves, make sure to subscribe to our channel. We've got all the updates, insider info, and more pop culture breakdowns right here on Pop Music Trend.